Hi everyone, my name is Juan Camilo Alcaraz. This is my first English tutorial, so please be patient in case I have some errors into my speaking. Now you can see here I have a project in AutoCAD. Here's a complete project. Like you can see, there are a lot of information that is not useful for the terrain concept. So this right now I will not focus on this topic, but it is important to know that I have to clean the AutoCAD files before export all the information to 3ds Max. The cleaning project is something not too complex. So here I am in 3ds Max. The layers are imported right now, and like you can see, I have these lines apart from the other lines from the project. These lines are the terrain lines. These lines are always provided by the client or the terrain designer, maybe the engineer or something like that. These lines are not too complex to adjust. In case they are not come in 3 dimension, you can find inside the AutoCAD file. Always they have or should have the height of each one. Like you can see there, each line have a value, so in case they are flat, not in 3D version like the one I have right now, you can manually put at the height that correspond. This is not too common. Is more common. You have always this information in 3D. So right now I'm going to hide all the information using the isolate button. When I have these lines in one single object, the only thing I have to do is a simple tool. This tool is you will find into the creation panel, and inside the creation panel you will find the component object, and there you will find a tool called terrain. This is very fast, very simple to use. Like you can see, I have a mesh. I have created a mesh based on the lines you have before. This could be done. This could be mainly everything you need, but for more professional result, you have to use a better shape, a cleaning version of the terrain. Like you can see right now, there is a lot of triangles and a lot of big surface that are not too easy to adjust. So I have to clean. There are a lot of tools, a lot of plugins to do this, but right now I want to show you another technique. This technique will be a simple 3ds Max tools that will fix or at least improve the overall look for this terrain. Okay, the tool I am talking about is called conform. You have to select the object. In this case, I have to project over this geometry. I have to project another geometry more clean than that. So I will create a simple plane. This plane have to be a lot of subdivision, but right now I'm going to place into the position. I will going to orientate to the object, and the clue here is this plane have to be more bigger. It have to be bigger than the terrain. So I have now the plane. I will place it above the height. I place it is not too important, but it's very important to be above no matter how much. So I will place this plane over the geometry to clean and to improve this look. Like you can see, this geometry have a lot of spikes or hard edge, so I will try to improve this overall result. Like you can see, there are a lot of big surface that I cannot adjust in case I want it, so I will put this plane over the geometry. I will going to subdivide and reproject this geometry over the original one. I will increase the segments to from the length and width. The amount of segments is completely relative to the effect you want to achieve, so I will show you exactly how it is going to work. The first thing I have to do is select the plane. I will go into panel, the creation panel, and then I will going to use a tool called conform. It's a very important thing when you use the conform tool is the angle, the point of view you use to project this geometry. Right now this tool projects the geometry based on the angle, and you are looking inside the viewport. So for instance, if I am looking the terrain right now from this 3D version, and I will going to select the terrain to conform, you will see a very common error, because right now the terrain will going to be projected, the plane will be projected over the terrain using the camera angle. So like you will see here, you have it, I have projected the plane in a wrong angle. So it's very important to have in mind always the projection should be due from above. So right now I will going to show to change the point of view to a top view, and now I will going to recalculate the projection. This recalculation will take a couple of minutes, so let's wait to see how it looks after that. Okay, right now is complete. Let's see how it looks right now. Like you can see, it looks very different than the previous version. It looks better. And now I will going to deactivate the isolate selection and activate again. Like you can see, I have my mesh and right now projected. So I will going to recommend something for any user who use 3ds Max 2K14 and above. This is very useful to disable these options. These options will allow you to press F4 to show the edge and faces, or disable. So I often use this because in previous version this was not enabled by default. Okay, like you can see, the terrain, when you conform it, you have the previous, the original version and the overlaid version. So it is necessary to disable the original version to only have the projected plane visible. So let's wait a couple of minutes, and you will see when it's done, you will see a clean mesh. Like you can see, is very clean right now. It was very easy to adjust. So when you have this, the only thing you have to do left is to convert this geometry to editable poly and select all the unnecessary faces and delete them. Okay, this could be almost everything you have to do. This will be related to the point of view of your rendering or your project, but like you can see right now, the geometry is more clean and is more and could be improved if you use a modifier like Turbo Smooth. You can increase the overall smoothness of the project. Like you can see, with the Turbo Smooth or without the Turbo Smooth, it will look better, and it could be optimized in a better way than the previous version. Right now I don't have to use, I really don't need it, so I will let by default with the subdivision I have. One of the things a lot of people don't like about this workflow is the edge of the border. This not always an issue, because if you are going to create a rendering and the border of the terrain is not going to be visible, this is not an issue. But in case you want to improve this overall look, there is a quick, easy way to do it. Right now I will going to hide the original terrain just as backup, and I will going to select the border of the geometry. Select the border. When I have all the borders selected, I will going to select the scale tool and press shift and drag, and I will create some kind of margin for this terrain. When I have this margin, I will press Ctrl and polygons to select all the border, but now with the polygon tool or subobject tool. When I have all the polygons selected, I will going to use an option inside called relax. This relax parameters will like I said, will relax the geometry, will try to write off all the hard edges. So I will increase a little bit this value, and I will going to disable this option. These options called restrict and hold boundary will hold or will keep all the external shape of the object, so it is necessary to disable this object to allow the faces be smoothed, be improved right now. So right now I can adjust the value just as much as I can. I think it looks very nice right now, so I could leave this exactly like this. I will select OK, and like you can see right now I have a very clean terrain. I didn't use any kind of plugin or complex tool. It is very easy to adjust, will be more professional, will allow you the use of Turbo Smooth or any other tool to optimize, and like you can see is better than the first version. I hope you like it, the overall result. I hope you like the technique, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and we will see in a next video. Thanks.